advice would you would want to have gotten when you were in high school? And now I want to imagine, when did you feel out of place in high school? And I know that when you were in high school, you probably felt out of place a lot just because adolescence is such a wonderful time. So, yeah, it really was a wonderful time. So, and I want to ask you, have you ever felt, or did you ever feel, like a fish out of water? Did you find yourself questioning? You shouldn't have belonged there, and it's where you convince yourself that you don't belong there, and that you shouldn't be a part of that. And I experienced imposterism when I was in high school. I know, because I felt I shouldn't be in theater or an art club because I felt I was not as good as everyone else.
Amy Cuddy, a social psychologist, outlines in her book Presence an unfortunate experience where one girl gave up her dream of physics because a professor and eventually herself told her she did not belong.
And Amy Cuddy will tell you that it takes more than encouragement to break the vicious cycle of imposterism, and you're not supposed to let yourself be deterred from imposterism just because someone tells you you can't, tells you so. Amy Cuddy suffered a traumatic brain injury, actually, but she got her undergraduate and graduate degree despite others saying she couldn't. I'm pursuing my psychology degree despite autism spectrum disorder, and besides people saying you can't.
Pursuing passions is never easy, especially when you feel like an imposter. If you notice friends or teachers trying to discourage you, question them. Ask them why and help them understand that it is not their place to tell you what you are good or are not good at. If your sports team says the same, prove them wrong by practicing more and working to be your best.
Yes, and the first step is recognizing where your imposterism syndrome comes from. And it could be from your own anxieties, from someone just being butt, saying you can, and someone, or just because you are around people you perceive to be better than you. Being able to affirm your values and being able to say, I love that I'm in this sport, or that I love that I'm with these people, or that this makes me happy. You'll be able to convince your mind out of moments of self-doubt.
It is also important to then evaluate your peers and surround yourself with positive feedback as well as friends. No one likes a negative friend or teammate. So tell your coach or mentor about self-doubts and ask for advice on how to get better when you need to.
So, go back to college for a moment and see where you are now. High school is high school is probably a very trying time with you and your imposter syndrome. And now that you are in college and you've experienced that, what would you want to tell yourself about what you know now about your imposter syndrome?
High school isn't easy, and it's even harder when you feel like an imposter. Take it from us who are former high schoolers. We all feel out of place, but at the end